Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
From a meeting at the office to a big first date, there's a lot of pressure to wear the right clothes for every event. But clothes don't make the man. So why stuff your closet with things that only work for some situations? With Mack Weldon, you can build a wardrobe that looks polished in any setting. Their clothing is understated and tells the world that you stay you wherever you go. They craft each piece by combining timeless style and modern performance materials, so you can stay looking good and feeling comfortable from morning to evening. No wardrobe changes required. Browse everything from summer-ready tech linen shorts and anti-odor polos to tailored sweats and cruise for a night in. They can outfit you for anything, no matter what's on your agenda for the day. Go to MackWeldon.com and get 25% off your first order of $125 or more with promo code MACK25. That's MackWeldon.com, promo code MACK25.
You want to get smart on what's important, and you want to get there efficiently. That's why you're here, and that's exactly what we aim to deliver.
Absolutely. We know you're looking to cut through the noise.
We've got a really interesting set of sources with us today, and our goal, as always, is to distill them down to the crucial insights you need.
Get right to the core of what's happening.
So today we're diving deep into social commerce. Now, in simple terms, this is, online shopping that happens directly within social media platforms.
Right. Like, imagine seeing something cool while you're scrolling.
And being able to buy it right then and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the essence of what we're going to unpack.
And it's far more than just a niche trend. Social commerce is a really significant and, frankly, rapidly accelerating shift in how we buy and sell online.
Exactly. We've looked at a wide range of material for this deep dive. We'll be tracing its evolution, how we got here.
Understanding the key forces driving its massive growth.
Identifying the major players in this space. And exploring how it's changing the game for both consumers and businesses.
And we'll also get into the specifics, the mechanics of how it all functions.
Yeah, the features, the impact of influencer marketing, this whole rise of live shopping experiences.
And the underlying stuff like payments and fulfillment.
Plus, we'll look at the broader implications for retail, how consumer behavior is shifting.
And finally, we have to touch on some of the key challenges and, considerations that come with this.
It's a lot to cover, but it's fascinating stuff. Let's get started.
Okay, let's unpack this. It's really interesting to look at how we even got to social commerce. It didn't just appear overnight.
Right. Think back to the early days, late 20th, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Buying online, it was all about individual company websites.
Yeah, standalone sites. If you wanted something, you had to actively seek out that specific retailer's digital storefront.
It required a deliberate action, didn't it? You had to decide, okay, I'm leaving this page, going to that shop.
A very conscious decision to navigate away.
Then, maybe mid-2000s, we saw the rise of the big marketplaces. Amazon, eBay, those guys.
Right, the aggregators. Suddenly, you had these central hubs bringing together tons of sellers and products.
That was a massive leap in convenience, looking back.
Definitely. A centralized experience, simplified comparison, shopping, discovery.
Yeah.
But still, you were in a dedicated shopping environment.
Exactly. And then, late 2000s onwards, social media just exploded.
Businesses quickly saw the potential, but mainly for marketing, right?
Yeah, getting the word out, trying to drive traffic, but driving it off the platform, back to their own websites.
Social media was initially just that, a marketing channel. Build awareness, then send people elsewhere to actually buy.
But here's where things get really interesting. Around the early 2010s, things started to shift fundamentally.
Yeah, the platforms began integrating actual shopping capabilities within the apps.
Suddenly you could be scrolling your feed, see something you like, and have the option to buy it without leaving that social space.
That's really the dawn of social commerce as we know it. Removing that decision friction.
Oh yeah, that friction is key. Every extra click, you lose people. Social commerce just gets rid of that.
Precisely. That jump from just seeing content to potentially buying right there, in context, it's a total game changer for the user experience.
So what's really fueling this massive growth, it's clearly more than just a trend.
Oh, absolutely. Several powerful dynamics are at play. First, you've got this huge shift in consumer behavior, especially, with younger demographics.
They're just more comfortable with it.
Totally. Comfortable discovering and buying right on social media. They're influenced by creators, by their friends.
It's like your trusted circle is almost curating your shopping list.
Exactly that. And second, it's just the seamless user experience. The
Yeah.
pure convenience of buying within the apps we already spend hours on.
It cuts out so many steps. No switching apps, remembering logins.
Reduces that friction we mentioned. Huge draw.
Anything that makes life easier, right? What else?
Enhanced discovery. Social platforms are amazing at showing you stuff you didn't even know you wanted.
Yeah. Through visuals, influencers, what your friends like.
They're incredibly powerful product discovery engines now.
I can definitely relate.
Yeah.
Scrolling, then suddenly, oh, wow, what's that?
And you can't ignore the power of social influence itself. Recommendations from trusted sources, whether it's a big influencer or just a friend in a group.
Those carry a lot of weight.
Huge weight. It's like word of mouth, but amplified massively.
Word of mouth on steroids.
Pretty much. Then layer on the dominance of mobile. We live on our phones.
Right.
And social commerce is inherently mobile first. It aligns perfectly with how we use the internet now.
That makes sense. Does that naturally favor the mobile-first platforms, maybe leaving desktop-heavy ones behind a bit in this area?
That's a really interesting point. It probably does give them an edge, yeah.
Okay. And the platforms themselves?
They're actively pushing it, investing heavily, developing these shopping features because they see the enormous potential.
So who are the main players? Which platforms are really driving this?
It's pretty diverse. TikTok, for instance, has become a huge force.
Yeah, TikTok's impact feels massive and quite sudden.
That short-form video format, the creator ecosystem, it drives discovery and sales through viral trends like almost nothing else.
Yeah, TikTok. Who else?
Then you've got Instagram, always visual, right? With a really established influencer community.
Makes sense.
They've rolled out Instagram shops, product tagging in posts, even in-app checkout. Very direct path to purchase.
Yeah, Instagram feels like such a natural fit for showing off products.
Absolutely. And then there's the giant Facebook, still the largest platform globally.
Right.
They have marketplace for peer-to-peer, Facebook shops for businesses, and they're integrating more with e-commerce platforms too.
So if you're using Shopify already, you can link it up easily.
Exactly. Creates a more unified channel for businesses with an existing online store.
Smart. What about YouTube?
YouTube's getting bigger in this space too. They're adding shopping features into creator videos, live streams.
Because if you watch a review...
You might want to buy it right then. Makes perfect sense.
Totally.
And we can't forget Pinterest. It's basically a visual discovery engine. People often go there intending to find things to buy.
Like a visual wish list that you can shop from directly.
Exactly. Saving, discovering, purchasing. It's a natural flow there.
Okay. And are there others? Smaller players?
Yeah, definitely. Emerging platforms, niche communities. They're all exploring their own angles on social commerce, often for very specific interests.
So lots of activity. Now, from our side, as consumers, what are the big wins?
Well, the biggest is probably that seamless purchase. See it, like it, buy it, all without leaving the app.
The convenience is hard to beat.
No more clicking away, getting lost, maybe giving up.
And discovery.
Enhanced product discovery for sure.
Yeah.
The algorithms, the influencer content, they expose you to stuff you might never find through a normal search.
Like finding hidden gems while scrolling.
Yeah. And then there's the social validation, the trust factor. Seeing someone you follow recommend something or seeing good comments.
That social proof really matters.
It absolutely does. Plus, you're getting more interactive experiences now.
Like live shopping.
Exactly. Live shopping events make it much more engaging than just staring at a product page. It's like QVC, but, interactive and with creators you like.
Right. And personalized recommendations, too.
Yeah. The platforms use data, which raises privacy questions, of course, but it means they can show you stuff you're more likely to be interested in.
Okay, so clear benefits for us. What about businesses? What's the imperative for them?
Oh, huge opportunities. First, direct sales channels. They can reach consumers right where they hang out online.
Potentially cutting out the need for a big, expensive website,
Right.
especially for smaller players.
Exactly. Lower overhead, direct access, that's a big deal.
Okay.
And the targeting for ads. Social media platforms offer incredibly precise targeting. Businesses can reach very specific customer segments.
That level of precision must be a game changer for marketing spend.
It really is. Plus, it's a chance to build actual brand communities.
How so?
Through direct interaction, you can chat with customers, answer questions, build loyalty in a way that's harder with traditional e-commerce. It's more personal.
More conversational.
Right. And we've mentioned influencers leveraging influencer marketing is massive for businesses. Partnering with creators.
Taps into their engaged audience immediately.
Exactly. A pre-built community of potential buyers.
Makes sense.
And finally, that real-time engagement gives businesses instant feedback. They can answer queries on the spot, gather insights.
That feedback loop must be incredibly valuable for improving products, service.
Absolutely. So, okay, that's the why. Let's dig into the how, the actual nuts and bolts.
All right, the mechanics. What are these native shopping features exactly?
These are the tools the platforms build right in, like product catalogs and shops. Businesses set up virtual storefronts on their profiles.
So like a MIDI website right there on Instagram or Facebook.
Basically, yeah, with descriptions, pictures, prices. Then there's product tagging.
Tagging items in photos or videos?
Right. See some shoes in a post, tap the tag, get info, maybe a link to buy. Super easy to go from seeing to buying.
It smooths out that journey.
And the real friction killer is in-app checkout. More platforms are letting you pay without ever leaving the app.
Wow. Using saved payment info like Apple Pay or something right in the social app?
Exactly. That's the ultimate convenience. Plus, you see obvious buy now buttons, direct links.
Makes it very clear what to do.
And then more interactive stuff. Shopping stickers and stories, polls about products, even AR filters.
Ah, yes, the augmented reality try-ons. Seeing how glasses look on your face.
Pretty cool, right? Adds a whole new layer of engagement, helps you visualize.
Definitely. Okay, so beyond native features, influencers are key. How do they actually drive sales?
So many ways. Product reviews, demos, they often feel more authentic than regular ads.
Like getting a tip from a knowledgeable friend.
Precisely. Followers trust their opinions. Then there's affiliate marketing.
Where they get a cut if you buy through their link.
Yep. Gives them a direct incentive to promote stuff their audience will actually like and buy.
A vested interest.
Right. And brands obviously do sponsored content, partnerships, direct access to that influencer's audience.
We see those hashtag ad posts everywhere.
And increasingly, influencers are launching their own brands, selling directly to followers via social.
Leveraging their existing community.
Hugely powerful. It's a natural extension of their brand.
Okay. And live shopping.
Yeah.
It sounds like old school TV shopping, but updated.
That's a great analogy. It's dynamic, interactive. Hosts showcase products in real-time video.
So you see it in action, can ask questions live.
Exactly. Viewers jump in the chat, use emojis, creates a buzz, a sense of community.
And often exclusive deals.
Yes, limited time offers to create urgency, that FOMO factor.
Ah, yes. Fear of missing out.
The platforms are building more and more tools specifically for live shopping now. Okay, how about ads? How is advertising changing?
It's not just organic posts then. Ads are adapting.
Oh yeah. Social ads now often have direct shopping built in. Shoppable ads with product images, prices, direct links, or that in-app checkout.
Making it even quicker to buy something you see in an ad.
Exactly. You also see collection ads showcasing multiple products nicely, and dynamic product ads.
Those are the ones that follow you around, right?
Right.
Based on what you looked at.
Kind of, yeah. They automatically show relevant products based on your behavior. Highly personalized retargeting, but smoother within the social feed.
Retargeting on steroids, basically.
Pretty much. And even AR try-on ads now. Interact with the product virtually in the ad.
Wow.
And this all ties into back-end systems, CRM, e-commerce data for super targeted campaigns.
Very data-driven.
Hugely. Now, none of this works without the back-end stuff, payments and fulfillment.
Right, the less glamorous but essential plumbing.
Exactly. Platforms are integrating their own secure payment gateways, save your info, quick checkout.
Or using third-party ones.
Yeah, integrating with PayPal, Stripe, Apple Pay, giving users choice and familiarity. Then, behind the scenes, efficient order management, tracking systems, shipping logistics.
And returns. That's always a concern.
Crucial. Clear, transparent return and refund policies are vital for trust. People need to know they're not stuck if something's wrong.
Absolutely.
And obviously, robust security, fraud prevention, protecting user data, ensuring safe transactions. All these pieces have to work together seamlessly.
Lots of moving parts to make it feel smooth.
Precisely. Okay, stepping back. What's the bigger picture, the overall impact on retail and us?
Right. How is this actually changing the retail landscape?
One massive impact is the democratization of retail. It's lowering the barrier to entry for small businesses, creators.
Because they don't necessarily need a complex, expensive website from day one.
Exactly. They can leverage social platforms, use the built-in storefronts, tap into their existing followers. Much more agile.
So someone with a great product and a following can become a retailer much more easily.
That's the idea. It allows for flexible business models that can adapt quickly to trends and feedback. A huge shift from traditional models.
Definitely.
We're also seeing marketing and sales blur together. Social commerce creates a much more unified customer journey.
The marketing content is the point of sale, potentially.
Right. An engaging post isn't just an ad. It can lead straight to a purchase. Less friction.
More immediate.
It's contextual commerce offers presented right within your social flow. Add personalization based on data, real-time engagement. It all drives conversions.
Makes sense. And how is it changing the way we actually shop? Our behavior.
We're seeing a big rise in visual and experiential shopping. It's all about great images, short videos, live streams.
Video discovery seems huge now. More engaging than static photos.
Totally. Influencer demos feel more authentic. AR try-ons add that immersive element. User-generated content photos from other customers is powerful social proof. And interactive formats like quizzes make it feel less like browsing, more like engaging.
More entertainment, less chore.
Exactly. And maybe the most fundamental shift, the power of community and social influence on what we buy.
Buying is becoming more communal.
Yeah. Recommendations from friends on social media carry real weight, like a digital version of, hey, you should try this.
Right. That trusted recommendation.
Influencer endorsements, brand advocates, online communities discussing products, user reviews right there in the feed. It all shapes decisions.
And that FOMO effect again.
Drives impulse buys from viral trends, limited offers. It's powerful.
We've all felt that.
And finally, it's enabling the globalization of, let's call it micro-retail.
Meaning small sellers can reach global audiences.
Exactly. Without needing massive infrastructure, a small artisan here can sell to a niche enthusiast over there.
Breaking down geographical barriers.
Yeah. Direct to consumer globally. Social media targeting helps find those niche international audiences, integrated payments, easier shipping.
Leveraging global influencers too.
Right. Building a global brand presence organically, it's pretty transformative.
It really is.
Yeah.
But it can't all be smooth sailing. What are the big challenges?
Definitely not all smooth. Trust and security remain huge hurdles. Building consumer confidence in social transactions.
Because people worry about data privacy, scams.
Absolutely. Legitimate concerns about security risks, potential for fraudulent sellers, maybe less clear buyer protection than traditional sites.
And just the perception shift, thinking of social as a place to buy, not just connect.
They too. It takes transparency, solid verification for sellers, reassuring people it's safe.
Okay, trust is number one. What else?
The fragmented nature of the platforms. Managing a presence across TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc.
Each with different features, audiences, rules.
Exactly. Requires platform-specific strategies. It's not one size fits all. Managing multiple storefronts, catalogs, analytics. It gets complex.
Sounds like a potential headache for businesses.
It can be resource-intensive, yeah. A real juggling act.
Right. Fragmentation. Next.
Algorithm dependency. This is a big one. Businesses and creators are subject to unpredictable algorithm changes.
Your visibility, your reach. It can change overnight.
Exactly. You can pour effort into content, listings, and then poof, an algorithm shift buries it. Leads to that pay-to-play pressure.
Feeling like you have to run ads just to be seen.
Right. Organic growth gets harder, less control. You're constantly adapting, trying to figure out the algorithm.
Chasing a moving target.
It can feel like that.
Yeah.
Then, for businesses with existing websites, there's the integration challenge.
Making social commerce work smoothly with their main e-commerce setup.
Yeah. Managing inventory across channels, syncing order fulfillment, centralizing customer data in their CRM, consolidating payments and analytics.
All the different systems need to talk to each other effectively.
Precisely. Needs seamless integration.
Okay. And finally,
The evolving regulatory landscape. Regulators are paying more attention now.
consumer protection, data governance.
Yep. Ensuring adequate rights, recourse against fraud, rules on ad transparency, influencer disclosures.
Like the hashtag ad rules.
Exactly. Applying data privacy laws like GDPR. Navigating taxes for cross-border sales.
It sounds like the rules are still playing catch up with the tech.
That's often the case. Need clear guidelines, consistent enforcement to protect everyone.
So bringing this deep dive to a close, it's crystal clear social commerce isn't just a fad. It's a major force reshaping how we buy and sell online.
Absolutely. We've seen how it evolved, driven by consumer shifts, convenience, social influence. We identified the key platforms leading the charge.
And looked at the impact benefits for consumers like ease and discovery, and for businesses, direct channels, and targeted reach.
We got into the mechanics too, the native features, the huge role of influencers, live shopping, shoppable ads, and the crucial payment and fulfillment backend.
And the bigger effects. Democratizing retail, blurring marketing and sales, the rise of visual and community-driven shopping, even global micro-retail.
But as we just discussed, it's not without significant challenges. Trust, fragmentation, algorithms, integration, and the evolving regulations are all major factors.
It really is a transformative time for retail. As we watch this unfold, it makes you think, doesn't it? How might this change your own shopping habits?
Yeah. Which platforms draw you in the most? What features do you actually use or find compelling? Or, if you're running a business, how could you strategically use these trends?
It's definitely a dynamic space. We encourage you to keep exploring, stay curious, maybe even try some of these experiences out. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.
Having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.